Mama's cocktail hour, so pour it up.
What's up, guys? It's your girl, Zeta Lisa. Welcome to Mama's Cocktail Hour. Get your cannabis, get your coffee, get your vino, get your agua, whatever your poison is, and get your butt in here. Today, we're going to be discussing Roger Bonds. Why did Roger Bonds just expose Diddy? And not in the way that you think it is, all right? Let's dive into it. So, it has, like, this Diddy documentary has taken on a whole life of its own. There are so many things to discuss in this documentary that there's times like I don't even know where to start. Okay, like originally I was like, I don't even think one video will absolutely do the Diddy documentary, The Reckoning, justice. Like, I thought of many ways to talk about this documentary, and so we're doing that, okay? So if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel and you guys want to know all things Diddy quickly in a cool, calm way, then subscribe to your girl. But today we're going to be discussing Roger Bonds, okay? I have followed the whole Roger Bonds thing since the Cassie lawsuit dropped. Okay, so Cassie's lawsuit dropped in November of 2023. I remember it like it was yesterday. Okay, I read the 30-page document right here on Mama's Cocktail Hour, and a familiar member name came to mind. Okay, and that is Roger Bonds. In the beginning, nobody knew who the fuck Roger Bonds was. Okay, so let's just bring it back. Roger Bonds was a security guard for Diddy, Bad Boy Entertainment, Puffy, whatever you guys want to call him. He was his bodyguard, okay? So Roger Bonds, as I was digging and trying to get some info on him, I found out that he used to be like a criminal. Diddy hired him after, you know, everybody deserves a fresh start. So he was hired to be Diddy's security guard. And he was mentioned in the 30-page Cassie lawsuit against Diddy. Okay. And basically he was mentioned in a way to kind of support Cassie's claims. So essentially she had said that Roger Bonds had witnessed some of the attacks, that she had spoken to him about it, like he was trying to kind of get her out, or like, you know, try to see how he could help her. So he was a character in the Diddy saga that I have always been paying like really close attention to. Then it got a little murky where he tried to kind of like switch sides. It looks like Diddy possibly could have gotten to him, and then he switched up his demeanor a little bit. And guys, this has happened throughout the Diddy saga this whole time, okay? Let's remember, Kalina is also on the documentary talking about, oh, now I know why Cassie was, you know, a little distant. It's because she was going through all of that. Girl, didn't 5 seconds ago you write on your story that, you know, Cassie was, or did you do a documentary, or not a documentary? She did another interview where she spoke about Cassie being promiscuous, or Cassie liking to sit on other guys' laps. Like, she was doing that for Diddy, clearly. And now she's switching the game in the documentary talking about, I didn't know she was going through that. Oh, now it makes sense. Girl, which side are you on? We want to know. We need to know, okay? But guys, listen to this. Diddy has money. And Diddy, as you've seen on this documentary, was very handsy with the people that he wanted to kind of up, so to speak. And there's so much shit going on about that right now, especially having to do with Juror 160. I just seen something flowing around Instagram. I haven't brought it here because I need to verify it, but there is a photo of Juror 160 back in the day with Diddy. So they trying to say that this girl was a fan from the beginning, but we'll get to that in another video, okay? So for now, let's get back to the nitty gritty. So Roger Bonds, right? Very familiar person. He was very prominent in Cassie's lawsuit, and now he was also featured on the documentary, okay? What I thought was interesting about that, hold on one second, guys. I feel like, let me bring you guys up. I feel like that's better. All right, so let me get back to it. Okay? So he exposes Diddy for something that I feel like Diddy should have been exposed about this. It is so clearly written, but behind all the dancing, the music, the vibe, we truly did not see who Diddy was. And he was a person that was scared of his own shadow, who was intimidated by his lack of success or lack of talent thereof. Like, he made great music and made great things together. But in this documentary, we see a side of Diddy that we have never seen before, okay? The vulnerable side. The side where he looks at a guy like Tupac and wishes he almost had his dynamic, wishes he had his grit, his talent. We seen a side of Diddy that said, I have to be bigger than my artists because I'm not satisfied with myself. So if you guys just seen the fact that Diddy was crazy, that he was, wild, he was beating on women, like yes, I've been talking this Diddy stuff for years. This has been happening for years. What I saw in this documentary was a very self-conscious, insecure, almost like abused as a child kid. Like, I seen that, okay? Which I thought was very interesting. Roger Bonds exposes a side to Diddy that we need to discuss, okay? I hate the narrative of, oh, well, you just trying to tear a black man down. And this is why this video that Roger Bonds exposes Diddy on is so necessary for Mama's Cocktail Hour. So let's get into it.
Miss me with the bullshit. Miss me with all the black shit. Miss me with all the, it's a black man tearing another black man. Miss me with all that bullshit, because it's black power shit when it's time to be black power shit. It's not black power shit as a thought pattern every day. Every day. You got people that don't even know a person. The person don't know you. Why you bringing the black man down? Man, that black man don't give a fuck about you. He don't give a fuck about me. He don't give a fuck about nobody. So when you sit there and say, oh, black people, I'm gonna use 50. When y'all sit there and say, 50 Cent bashing another black man and bringing another black man down, y'all sound hypocritical. Y'all sound stupid. This ain't got nothing to do with race. This don't got nothing to do with, he's black, I'm black. You can't be black when you want to be black and want to be white at another time. That's just like I told you. Diddy don't want to be in Harlem. Y'all heard it inside the truck. Oh my, it felt like, it was like, you outgrow things, yo. You outgrow things. He outgrew Harlem. Why you think he ain't never want to come back to Harlem in all these years? He didn't come back to Harlem until the celebrities didn't want to be around him because he was hot. I don't want to be seen with him now, so I'm going to go back home where I know they're going to accept me because they don't know no better. So it's not about a black man putting down a black man, because by him coming back to Harlem, he put us down. Because he know that black people going to accept him. Black people going to let him back in. And what does he do when black people let him back in? Get inside the truck and talk about him. I got to go wash my hands. Oh, no, I got to go take a bath. Huh? And then y'all still want to take a side and say, but this person is bashing this person because they black or they, like, if y'all sit down and listen to yourself, y'all sound stupid. It comes a time where you got to say enough is enough. This ain't about being black. This ain't about a black man going against a black man. This is about right and wrong. Period. Point blank. I'm not feeling no type of weight talking about him. Because you took advantage of me and you said fuck me. And just like Kalina said, when I asked you for something I needed, you told me you ain't have it. But then when Cassie went to court, you pick up the phone, I might need a favor from you.
He exposed Diddy. This clip was so necessary to see, because you guys need to understand that Diddy does not even feel comfortable amongst his own people. Roger Bonds goes on to explain, did you hear in the documentary where Diddy goes to Harlem? Yes, 7th Lennox, and what about the East Side? Diddy was in Harlem while he was in early September, right before the cops took him from his hotel room, we now know as the London hotel room in Midtown Manhattan. Before he was taken there, he makes a trip to Harlem, okay? This trip was hysterical because 50 Cent made sure that not only did you see what Diddy was doing, but you was hearing his mindset after everything. And my favorite part of this was when they showed Jim Jones, okay? Now, Jim Jones, you know you are not supposed to be hanging out with Diddy. After all of those allegations that came apart, you was we got you with Diddy, okay? I don't know, at some bar, restaurant in Harlem, smoking weed with him outside. We saw you, Jim Jones. You was trying to be low, but you can't be low, okay? We know exactly who you are. All right, so moving on from that. But then Diddy goes, and while he's in Harlem, so many people are embracing him, right? Let's just make it clear here, guys. Diddy was not born in Harlem. He was born in Mount Vernon, okay? And so, but Diddy has repped Harlem in all of his music. He's known for the Harlem Shake. Like, there are so many things with Diddy and Harlem, okay? So he goes back to his people after already people at this point, people have already been throwing lawsuits against him. Dawn dropped her lawsuit against him. Joy Dickerson, she's also in the documentary. She dropped her lawsuit. There is now, I think at that point, maybe 77 lawsuits, or there might be now. The brother then proceeds to get in the car after seeing all these people who are embracing him, showing him love, despite being out there, having said to have R-worded Cassie, been doing some strange things for some money, some freak-offs, all types of kid allegations. Like, there is so much stuff, but yet he goes back to the Mecca. And like New York people do, they greeted him. I seen the Spanish lady in the restaurant shake this man's hand. I was shocked. Then we had the ladies coming in, giving him hugs, saying, yeah, I smell good, smell me, Diddy. Like, we had people giving him jackets off of his back in this documentary. This man then proceeds to get in the car to say he needs to take a hot shower, okay? He needs peroxide. Where is the hand sanitizer? One would say, well, you know what, Zeta? He's just trying to be clean. There is COVID-19 out there. There's all these things. The man did not say, I need to go wash my hands. The man said, I need to soak in some hot, burning water, okay? He needed peroxide, he said, to cleanse himself from those people. And he said, this is what I need to do. He did not say this is what I want to do. This made me feel better. This made me feel whole. This is what. No, he said this is what I need to do. So Roger Bonds, yes, he's exposing Diddy for exactly who he is. He doesn't even feel comfortable, guys, amongst his own people. But we want to sit here and make all of this thing against him be about race. It is not trying to take a black man down. It is, I love what he said. It is right and wrong, okay? It is wrong to steal people's money. It is wrong to steal people's publishing. It is wrong to sexually assault people. It is wrong to keep people without their, like, we could go on forever, guys, but let's not make this thing a thing about race. This isn't black, white, yellow, indifferent. This is right and wrong. And Robert Bonds did exactly what everybody should be doing, exposing him for the wrong that he did, despite his impact on the culture, despite his music, because I was loving the, you know, it's all about the Benjamins, what? I get the 50, like, we love that. But now that we fully see what this is and our eyes are open, we have to hold him accountable. So shout out to my man, Roger Bonds, for breaking down something that is very important. We need to stop worrying about all his hits, all of this thing. This man needs to be held accountable. All right, well, you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Drop your girl a comment. It is your girl, Zeta Lisa, and I will see you guys on the next video.
I was so poeta. Poeta.